Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Cancer. Today we're going to focus on your past, present, as well as your future, and a few other things. So, let's get started. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Cancer. So, we do have the Queen of Wands. Your current energy, by the way, is the Nine of Pentacles. And in the near future, we do have the Magician. Now, your challenge is the Six of Pentacles. Ooh. And your overall advice is the Hierophant. Currently at the moment, I feel like this is the energy that you're currently harnessing right now, Cancer. Right now, I see you very focused on yourself and your overall independence, as well as like focusing on the things that you want to manifest and create for your self into fruition. And I feel like this is something that you've been doing for a while, as far as like, just focusing on you and your stability and your growth and your expansion and the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself. Now, with that being said, I do feel like your life is about to start drastically changing for you. In other words, this whole, you focusing on you and your finances and your career and your growth and your expansion, and just, solely focusing on your, singlehood and things of that nature. Like, I do feel like that's going to start to slightly change. And what I mean by slightly change is you're going to find yourself making room for a connection between you and someone else to grow. Now, this person in particular might be somebody who's currently in your life, or it might be somebody that you might find yourself meeting very soon. But I do feel like, yes, your life is going to slightly change just a little bit. Like, you're still going to focus on you, right? And like the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself. But I do see a connection taking up a lot of your time, is basically what I'm getting. And that's kind of why I feel like your life is going to slightly change on you just a little bit because of a connection that's showing up in your life. So let's get into this, Cancer. We're going to look at the Queen of Wands first. Okay. Ooh. I feel like this is kind of referring to a previous relationship. I feel like you were with someone. Ooh. I feel like you were with someone that was really holding you back. Whoever this person is, it's somebody that you felt trapped with. It's someone that you felt brought a lot of like restrictions, I would say, into your life. So you could have been dealing with somebody who was like very, very controlling, because I keep getting like this energy of you feeling stuck with them, but also extremely restricted. With that Five of Pentacles energy, that's kind of telling me that this person kind of held you back from accomplishing and achieving a lot of things that you've always wanted to accomplish and achieve for yourself. I also feel like this person made you look at yourself differently. They made you feel extremely insecure within yourself. I'm also kind of getting that. But I feel like this was just them kind of projecting their own insecurities onto you, is basically what I'm getting, which naturally caused you to start to feel extremely insecure within yourself. But I feel like, as far as this connection is concerned, I do feel like you were divinely guided away from this connection somehow, some way. I am definitely getting that. So you find yourself, I would say, in a much better place now that you're not with them versus when you were actually with them. Like, now that you're no longer with this person, we see you focusing on you, the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself. We don't see anybody in your life holding you back or stopping you from doing what you got to do or wanting to essentially do with your life. So I would say you definitely find yourself for sure in a much better place now that you're not with them versus when you were actually with them. Now let's look at the Nine of Pentacles. Alrighty then. We have the Ace of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Lovers. Yeah, I don't feel like this is your energy, but I do feel like this is somebody else's energy. For some of you, you might find yourself connecting with an earth sign very soon. So a Taurus, Virgo, possibly even a Capricorn or a Gemini, or possibly even another water sign is basically what I'm getting. I mean, regardless of this person's, zodiac sign, right? I do see love showing up here for you. And I feel like it's going to show up for you a lot sooner than you think. Like I said, for some of you, you could currently find yourself connecting with this person, or you're going to find yourself connecting with this person very soon. Now, I do want to be a little nosy and kind of look into this person a little bit more, okay? It's interesting because I feel like love is essentially finding you, not the other way around. Yeah, I feel like love is finding you for sure. Love is definitely finding you, because as you're off in like your own world, you know what I mean? Focusing on you and your overall independence and your money and your career and your business, if you have one, we got love showing up here for you out of nowhere. whoever this person is, they do come off to me as somebody who's going to pursue um a long-term committed relationship with you, or at least they're going to attempt. I'll say it like that. They're going to attempt to pursue a long-term committed relationship with you. Depending on how you respond or react to this will determine if you guys actually do end up together or not. But I do see somebody new taking a lot of interest in you. I do see someone new feeling very drawn to you and your energy. um but again, I just feel like this one over here is going to want to pursue you in a long-term committed relationship with you, just saying. But let's look at the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we also have the Hermit. This person that's heading in your direction, this person might be a little bit of a homebody. I am definitely getting that. They might be a little bit of a homebody. I don't feel like this person's like against going out or anything like that, but I feel like if this was like Burger King have it their way, and they had to like pick and choose like whether or not to like go out and hang outside of the house, or just stay indoors, I feel like this person would choose to like stay indoors, like hands down, which is kind of making me feel like this person might just be a little bit of a homebody. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, but I do feel like this person, yeah, they're gonna find themselves feeling really, really good about you in this relationship that they share with you. Is basically what I'm getting. I would love to know a little bit more about this person. Yeah, I would love to know a little bit more about this person, but we're going to get to them again in a minute. But I do want to look at the challenge, because the challenge is the Six of Pentacles. So let's see why the challenge, ooh, is the Six of Pentacles. True pair situation, you guys, between you and this person. You know, the reason why I wanted to look at this person a little bit more is because I wanted to get a court card for this person that's showing up here for you, and we finally got it. So then there's that. But the person that sits in the Chariot, Cancer, is basically the Emperor, and you're coming across as an Empress regardless of everybody's gender involved. I feel like your biggest challenge when it comes down to this relationship has a lot to do with you being open and receptive to it. You know, you're kind of on the fence, I would say, when it comes down to this connection as well as this person. And because you're on the fence about this person, your relationship with this person, it kind of has you showing up in this relationship slightly guarded, is like the best way that I can describe it as I'm seeing here. Their biggest challenge, though, when it comes down to you, is getting you to lower your guard down with them, but also feel safe and secure with them, is basically what I'm getting. Four of Pentacles just represents somebody who's very overprotective over their heart space, which that's exactly how you're showing up in this relationship, as somebody who's very overprotective when it comes onto their heart space. A lot of you might be under the impression that this person, is just here to hurt you, disappoint you, let you down, things of that nature. And this could also, mean why you're showing up in this manner. That's definitely a possibility. But true pair situation going on between you and this person. I mean, whoever this person is, Cancer, it's somebody that you're very compatible with. It's one thing I will say. But as far as the overall advice is concerned, we do have the Hierophant. Ooh. Okay. Now, your overall advice, Cancer. Okay, let me just start off with this Hierophant energy. I do feel like you are being advised to make room for this connection to grow and evolve between the two of you. This is definitely worth, making room for. This is something worth, your time and your investment. That's one thing that I am definitely getting strongly. However, Spirit also wants you to focus on achieving your goals, focus on the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself. Just because this person's in your life, doesn't necessarily mean that you need to stop focusing on the things that you were focusing on prior to basically meeting them, which is kind of making me feel like you might have the habit of getting into a relationship with someone and like simply like dropping absolutely everything, like your dreams, your goals, the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself, to solely focus on them and your relationship with them. And Spirit doesn't want you to do that, okay? Spirit doesn't want you to drop your goals and the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself to solely focus on them and your relationship with them. All Spirit wants you to do is master the art of balance in your life. Take time to focus on your goals and the things you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself, yourself while also taking time to focus on them and your relationship with them. Spirit doesn't want you to drop everything and just make this person like your main focus slash priority. Spirit does not want you to do that. Spirit wants you to not only establish the art of balance in your life, but also, you know, allow other things outside of like work and like your money and like the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself to coexist in your life, because it kind of looks like that's just the only thing you've been allowing, I would say, to coexist in your life is, you know, like your business or your career, and you know, you focusing on your money, which there's nothing wrong with those things, but I feel like that's the only thing you've been making room for in your life is just those things: your money, your career, your business if you have one, um things like that. So that's basically, you know, your advice in regards to this entire situation that we see you getting into very, very soon. Now, in the near future, we do have the Magician. So let's look at that. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. It's interesting because I feel like, oh God, how do I explain this? You know, as your relationship with this person starts to grow and evolve, I see you having a hard time. I see you having a hard time focusing on your goals. I see you having a hard time manifesting what it is that you truly want into fruition here for yourself. Is like the best way that I can describe what it is that I'm seeing here. Hmm. Because I don't feel like you're putting your goals and the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself on the back burner. I just kind of see you struggling when it comes down to manifesting and creating the life that you truly want and desire for yourself. Let me look a little bit more into this. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups, we got the Seven of Wands, and then we also have the Tower out here. Okay. Mm. Okay. Um, Going back to what I originally said, I just kind of feel like when you get into a relationship with someone, you're just kind of used to just simply making that person like, you know, your main focus slash priority, to the point where all you see is them, all you want to focus on is them and your relationship with them. And I feel like the reason why you're having a hard time manifesting and creating the life that you truly want for yourself has a lot to do with the fact that this is what happens when you're typically in a relationship with someone where, you know, you'll put a lot of things on the back burner to just solely focus on that person and your relationship with that person. And we kind of see you falling into that energy again, as far as like solely making that person your main focus slash priority, to the point where, you know, it is kind of hard, I would say, for you to focus on your goals. It is kind of hard for you to manifest and create the relationship that you truly, not the relationship, but the life that you truly want and desire for yourself, that has absolutely nothing to do with your relationship with this person. And I feel like this does kind of tie into this previous relationship that you were in, because in this previous relationship that you were in, Cancer, you sacrificed a lot of things. You sacrificed a lot of things. Um, and we kind of see you doing that again within your relationship with this person, where we kind of see you, you know, starting to kind of put things on the back burner a little bit, and sacrifice this, then the third, just to kind of focus on them and your relationship with them. And we do kind of see you, for the most part, acknowledging the fact that, okay, like, wait a minute, like, I don't want to continue to put my dreams on hold. I don't want to continue to put, you know, the things that I want to accomplish and achieve for myself on the back burner anymore. So we kind of see you trying, I would say, to kind of get back on track with focusing on your goals, focusing on the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself. And I do feel like it is a little bit of a challenge, mainly because of the simple fact that you're trying your hardest to establish the art of balance in your life, which is something that I feel like you've kind of always struggled with. It's like you feel like you can only focus on one thing at a time. Is basically what I'm getting. It's either you're gonna focus on your money and your career and your growth and your expansion, or you're gonna focus on your relationship with this person. But to do both things at once, it is kind of hard and challenging for you. Hence why focusing on your goals and making your dreams a reality can be extremely hard and challenging for you. because you're just so used to kind of not focusing on so many things all at once, or like multitasking, or just allowing other things to coexist in your life. This is like a massive transition that you're going through, Cancer, as far as like establishing the art of balance in your life is concerned. And sometimes, establishing the art of balance in your life can be a little bit of a struggle, which we kind of see you kind of going through. And it can be extremely hard, and overwhelming. And I feel like that's kind of what you're going through, where it's like you're trying to establish the art of balance in your life because you want to continue to allow your relationship with this person to grow and evolve. But you also want to focus on you, the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself. But just know that as you're going through this transition, it's going to be a little hard, it's going to be a little challenging, but you'll eventually get the rhythm of it all. It basically is what I'm trying to communicate to you. So don't get discouraged when you find it extremely challenging and difficult to focus on other things while also focusing on your relationship with this person, because this is just like a transition that you're going through, and you will eventually adapt to like your whole new reality. It's just going to take some time, you know what I mean? It's just going to take some time, but just know that you're gonna eventually reach this point of feeling like, okay, like I'm good. Like I can focus on me and the things I want to accomplish and achieve for myself while also focusing on my relationship with this person. Because it kind of looks like that's just what you do. Where it's like when you're in a relationship with someone, you're in a relationship with someone, and you're only focusing on that person and what you want to manifest and create with that person into fruition. And when that goes south and that doesn't work out anymore, you jump right back to, okay, I'm gonna focus on me and my goals and things that I want to accomplish and achieve for myself. And then boom, love shows up. All right, let me focus on that. You know what I mean? Like, and then that's when we start to kind of see you like realizing, oh wait a minute, like putting my dreams on the back burner again. I'm putting my goals on the back burner again. I can't do that. I can't do that. And we kind of see you trying to establish the art of balance in your life, but it's a transition, and it's kind of like a challenging one because you're just not used to like, dealing with more than one thing at once. You're so used to either focusing on you or focusing on the person that you're in a relationship with, but having to do both is going to be a new experience for you, but it's going to help you in a way establish the art of balance in your life. So even though it might be a little bit overwhelming and challenging right now, just know you'll eventually, get the hang of it, is basically what I'm getting. You'll eventually get the hang of it. All right. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Whatever this thing is that you're trying to accomplish and achieve for yourself, that you find it to be so challenging to accomplish and achieve because, it's just like another thing to do on your to-do list, because that's how you're looking at it. Like, okay, I want to accomplish this, I want to accomplish that. But because you're trying to establish the art of balance in your life, Cancer, it's starting to become challenging, it's starting to become overwhelming, and it's starting to become hard, to the point where you pursuing whatever this thing is that you're trying to pursue or accomplish and achieve for yourself, is starting to become a little bit hard. It is starting to become a little bit challenging. But if you just stick with it, you're going to see for yourself that you're going to eventually adapt, and you're going to notice yourself, finally establishing that art of balance in your life, and also allowing other things to coexist in your life. Because at the end of the day, you know this very well, there's way more to life than just your marriage with this person, your relationship with this person, just like there's more to life than just your money and your career and, the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself. There's way more to life than just those things. But I feel like the way you've been living life, you've kind of been, in a way, selling yourself short is kind of what I'm getting, because it's either you're focusing on your money and that's just that, or you're focusing on love and that's just that. But you could do, both, right? Where you could focus on your money and the things you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself, as well as your relationship or marriage with this particular person. You could do both. And I feel like in time, you're going to see for yourself that you can do both. Just know that it's going to be a little bit of a challenge at first, as far as it being extremely hard to like, focus on your goals and things you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself, while also taking time out for your relationship to grow and evolve with this person. But you're going to get the hang of it nonetheless. Like, don't get discouraged and be like, oh man, this is just too much. I can't do both. I can't realize I can't focus on love and also focus on my business and the things I want to accomplish and achieve for myself. I just can't do both. Because there's a lot of people out there, believe it or not, you ain't the only one, but I've met so many people like this, that feel like they can't do both. Like they can't focus on love and also focus on making their dreams a reality. Because the moment that they try to do both, they feel the exact same way you feel. Oh man, this is just too hard. Like, this is just too much. This is just too overwhelming. And then they actually kind of look at it like it's like another thing to do on their to-do list. Like, that's something that I've definitely noticed. But just know, if you stick with this and you continue to just show up every day, as far as like, taking time and energy towards accomplishing and achieving the things that you want to accomplish and achieve, while also focusing on your relationship with this person, you just keep doing it every day, showing up every day, every day, every day, you'll see that it'll eventually start to become a norm. But I feel like, the moment shit gets overwhelming and hard, when somebody tries to focus on love as well as their career, their business, or whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish and achieve for themselves, they start to realize how freaking challenging and hard it is to, like, multitask and just allow other things to coexist, right, in their life, to the point where they just give up. And they're just like, yeah, this is too much. I don't want to do this. Don't be that type of person. Don't be that type of person that sells yourself short, because you could definitely focus on your relationship with this person, as well as your goals, the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself, and a boatload of other things. But again, you just got to stick with it, and you'll see for yourself that you'll start to get the hang of it. You'll start to adapt. Just don't be the type of person that it's like the moment it gets hard, you're just like, yeah, this is just too much. I just can't do this. Don't be that type of person. Because what's going to end up happening is you're either going to stop pursuing your dreams and you're just going to focus on them, or you're not going to focus on them anymore and send them on their way, and then just go back to focusing on your money and your career. You know what I mean? When you could literally have it all. Like, you could literally have it all, Cancer. So literally, do not be that type of person. At the moment it gets hard, you're just like, you know what, this is just too much. I can't focus on love and focus on making my dreams a reality. It's just too hard. It's just too hard. Don't be that type of person. Stick with it. And just keep showing up every day, no matter how hard it is. Keep showing up every day. Take time out for this person. Take time out for the things you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself, and just keep doing it repetitively, over and over and over and over again. And you'll see that it'll start to become second nature to you. But don't give up the moment that it gets hard. All right, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.